Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, students. I hope you are doing great. I'm the teacher Orlando, and welcome to this YouTube class. Okay, today we're going to see jobs. All right, and only a few jobs because there are tons of jobs. Okay, so without further ado, let's go to the class. Antes de comenzar, por favor no se les olvide poner estos tres datos en su apunte. Puede ser hasta arriba, hasta abajo, de costado, pero necesito ver estos tres datos completos. En name, su nombre completo. En group, recuerden el grado y los de quinto, si es A o B. Y en school, pónganme si es de la 20 de noviembre o de la María Morelos y Pavón. Si me envían su trabajo por correo, esto también pueden, si gustan, si no lo escribieron en su apunte, pueden ponérmelo en el asunto y no hay ningún problema. Pero los que me mandan por WhatsApp, ya sea que me manden las hojas que me manden, por favor pongan en cada hoja estos datos, ya que cuando yo los paso a la computadora, luego me es difícil encontrar de quién es, por eso es que los pido, ¿de acuerdo? Así que no se les olvide poner estos datos en su apunte. Today is Thursday, the 5th, remember, the 5th of November 2020. Today's verb is going to be to work, alright? Which means trabajar. And today's topic is jobs. For this class, you need to write all the words in English and their meaning in Spanish, okay? I do not recommend to do the drawings. However, if you want to do it, it's okay. But I'm definitely asking for the English words and their meanings in Spanish. Alright, kids, we are going to start with these first three, since those are jobs that we know very well because we can find them at school. Let's start with teacher. Alright? Teacher. All these jobs can be made or executed by male or female. I know that you have a male teacher, however, there are other students that have a female teacher, okay? Men or women, you are going to call them teacher. It occurs the same with janitor. Janitor, the one in charge of cleaning or keeping the school clean. And then we have principal. Yeah, I know that in our schools we have a female principal. However, they can be also men or women, alright? Principal. By the way, I'm using these like Simpsons characters so you can identify better the job, okay? Like this, which is Principal Skinner. Alright, let's continue with the ones in charge of our health, okay? I am not used to write doctor, since I always say, you know what, I'm not going to write doctor because you can write it the same way as in Spanish. However, I'm going to do that. First of all, because this year, these jobs have been very important to the whole world, okay? So they need to be recognized. And second, because this word, although it's also the same as in Spanish, we are not going to pronounce it the same way. We are going to say doctor, alright? Doctor. In Spanish we say doctor, but in English it's going to be doctor, okay? And then we have nurse. We are not going to say the E. Nurse. Alright? Alright? Great. Let's continue with another very important job, which is driver. Driver. There are many kinds of driver. For example, I think one of the most popular nowadays is the Uber driver, the Rappi driver. But of course, we have had the whole time taxi drivers, bus drivers, okay? Alright, let's continue with the people in charge of our security, alright? Number 7 is going to be police officer. Number 8, soldier. And number 9, firefighter. This word it's only one word, firefighter. Just I have to write it fire here and fighter here. In a literal way, it might mean something like peleador de fuego, but of course we don't say that. We say bombero, alright? By the way, these are two words, police space officer, but this one is together, firefighter. Now we're going to talk about another 3 jobs that we find at school. Alright, number 10 is coach, entrenador. Number 11 is going to be musician. Of course, we also have music teachers, and they are musicians. Alright, and then we have secretary. Okay, right. Number 13. Yes, I know that Homer is not a mason in the cartoon. However, in this case, he's going to be a mason, and besides, he have had a lot of jobs. Okay, so number 13, mason. Okay, the people who build houses and buildings and everything. Number 14 is going to be hairdresser. Okay, I'm not sure if Marge is a hairdresser, but I think he knows how to keep that hair, that beautiful long hair, or that beautiful blue hair. Oh. Number 15, the one in charge of the Quickie Mart is seller. Alright? The people who sells things. Alright? Seller. I know that there are tons of jobs, okay, tons of jobs, but this time we're going to see only 18, okay? I think we can see 18 more in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months, but right now there are going to be only 18, alright? Great. Number 16 is attorney. Attorney, okay, like Daredevil or Matt Murdock. The people in charge of defending you or even accusing you for doing something bad or wrong. Alright, number 17, entrepreneur. Yeah, I know that I have taught you that word, however, the pronunciation was wrong. You have to pronounce this word entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Alright? Great, and by the way, this is not Homer, it's his brother. Okay, this means empresario, and this one, abogado. And finally, there's a job that I really like, which is translator. You can do it even at home, and it's quite useful, interesting, and if we learn very well English, we can do this activity. By the way, don't you think this translator looks familiar to you? And these were 18 jobs, okay? 18 very useful jobs. I hope you enjoyed this class. I'm not going to give you homework, well, you know, there's always homework. But if you want to tell me another job that you want to see in the future, you can write it when you send me this activity, okay? Well, that's it. See you next week. So long, kids!